This is just one of my all-time favorite bags. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, well, my name is Donna. Hope you enjoy and stay tuned. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing one of my, like I mentioned, all-time favorite bags in my collection, my Damier Ebene Alma BB. So we're going to do a full-on review. I haven't done one of these in a very long time, so I'm so excited. We're going to be looking at some close-ups, some mod shots, wear and tear, pros and cons of this bag. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's just begin with a little bit of history. So the Alma BB has been around since 1934. It was introduced to the public by Gaston Louis Vuitton, and it was the second handbag from Louis Vuitton, the first being the Speedy that we still see around today. And what's really interesting is that rumor has it that the Alma BB was actually designed for Miss Gabrielle Coco Chanel herself in 1925. So this bag has secretly been around since 1925, and with her permission they released the bag to the general public in 1934. Now the Alma has had quite a few names. It wasn't called the Alma BB to begin with. It was first called the Squire bag. Later on they changed the name to Champs-Élysées, which is a famous street in Paris, and after that, third time's the charm I guess, they renamed the bag the Alma after the Place de l'Alma, which is where the Rue de Montaigne and the Seine meet in Paris. So it's a very French bag, as you can see, just by its history and all the names she's had in the past. Now I've had this bag for about a year, and if you want to know the whole story of how I got the bag and how it came about, I'll link up the video above. I did release a video before this on my Alma BB, and basically I did purchase it new from boutique at the Holt Renfrew boutique in my city. This bag goes for online nowadays, well, online and boutique, they have the same prices, 1,620 USD. I don't remember exactly how much I paid, so I'm not sure if there has been a little price hike in for the Alma BB, but nowadays they do go for 1,620 USD. And there are a whole bunch of reasons why I love this bag. First of all, I feel like it's such a particular shape. You don't see many bags like this anywhere. I love the Damier Ebene combined with this shape just because it gives it kind of a whimsical, fun, different feel. I love the fact that it's in canvas, so it's durable, and also the brown leather, the brown vachetta is treated, so it is more durable than, let's say, if I were to get it in the monogram where the vachetta is untreated. So my top handles are safe, the bottom of the bag is safe. It's a little bit more durable, let's say, than the monogram version. As well, I do love a good top handle. I'm a top handle girl, but it does come with a strap for those of you who do prefer crossbody, or who just at one point or another you need a hands-free bag. Well, you have that option with the Alma BB. As well, you can't go wrong. It's such a classic bag. I mean, it's been around since 1934 and it's not going anywhere. So now let's take a closer look at the bag. So this is the front of the bag. As you see, it comes with the key bell. I did get my key bell hot stamped with my initials, just because I thought, why not? So the front of the bag looks very similar to the back of the bag, as you'll see in a couple of seconds. The only difference is that the front does have the key bell, and I can show you what the keys look like. Here are the keys. And honestly, for my purposes, it's just as a decoration. I don't actually use the lock nor the keys. So the front, you can see there's the top handle. And it does come with these studs that do say Louis Vuitton Paris as well. You have your Damier Ebene, your treated canvas. The bag is made of, obviously, canvas, and the trimmings are in cowhide. And as you can see, any hardware on the bag is in gold. This Alma, or the Alma in general, does come in a couple of different variations. You can get it in the classic monogram. It does come in empreinte as well. It also does come in epi leather. So you do kind of have a variety of choices if ever, well, the Damier Ebene just is not for you. Let's look at the back. Like I said, it is very similar. You can't tell the difference apart from the key bell. So that's what the back looks like. The sides of the bag, are kind of triangular in shape, as you can see. And one side this is the other side, and as you can see, the engraving, it does say Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, which makes me really happy. So that is engraved on one side only. The other side, there is no writing at all. The bottom of the bag is in that treated vaqueta leather, and there are little feet that do say Louis Vuitton. This is where you really do have to be careful. It's the most fragile part of the bag, because if you do set it down, they will kind of tarnish and get scratched over time, which is a little inevitable. I mean, yes, you can baby your bag, but there are limits to what you will do. So as well, as you can see, the metal pieces on two sides are kind of different in shape. These ones here are a little longer and do kind of make a loop. That is for the crossbody strap. You will be able to attach it here and here for those of you who want to use it, just so that when you do carry it, you won't kind of see it attached to this. It really does hide behind the top handle. It's double top handle, obviously. As for the zipper, it is in gold hardware, and it kind of does the whole turn of the bag. The zipper pulls do say LV. They do come with the LV logo embossed onto them. There is also the lock, and it's with this lock that the keys are for. But like I said, I don't really use it. It's really if you wanted to lock your bag, but that just makes it harder to get into and out of. So I honestly just keep it for decoration purposes. It looks very nice and cool, so that's how I leave it. As for the inside of the bag, as you can see, what I do love about this is that both zipper pulls move. So you can kind of set the closure, the zipper pulls how you like. You can keep them on the side, like I usually do, or in the middle, or on the other side. It's really up to you. I like keeping them on the side and the side where there is no engraving, just because it kind of doesn't hide anything. And when I do open it, I open one zipper pull. This kind of lock kind of stays in place because it is on the bottom zipper pull. I kind of don't move it. So it's really just this zipper pull that does all the work, if you will. So this is the inside of the bag. Like I said before, it does come with a strap that we will look at in just a few. This is the bag shaper I use. So the inside of the bag is in red canvas, or red material, as you can see. It does come with a pocket, although I don't really use the pocket. Honestly, because of my bag shaper, I can give you a closer look of the bag shaper. That does come with two pockets. I don't really use the inside, the actual inside of the bag. It's more the bag shaper I use. But that is the bag for you, or the inside of the bag. As you can see, they did make enough space so the zipper does not get caught onto the canvas. And you do have that on both sides. So it is a fairly spacious bag, although you do have to be careful because it does narrow out at the top. Just close that. So as for the straps, or the crossbody strap, we did talk about the top handles before. They are very durable. They're thick, they're solid. They're not smushy whatsoever. They won't change their shape. As you can see, I can't really smush them that much. So the strap is not adjustable, unfortunately. It's just one strand or piece of leather, Vaqueta leather. And then you do have your D-rings like this that do say LV. They are able to turn on themselves, so that's very practical and nice. They're very easy to open. So they're easy to get onto your bag, but they will not open while, you will not lose your bag while walking, while wearing a crossbody. The other side's exactly the same. And the crossbody drop is 22 inches. So it's a decent length. Of course, it all depends on your height, but it is a decent length. It's unfortunate though that the strap is not adjustable. But like I said, if you're one like me that really is more of a top handle person, it really doesn't matter much, because honestly, the only times I do wear it crossbody is when I want to be hands-free and I don't want my bag to touch the ground. So in order to use the crossbody strap, you kind of just hook your strap on like that, and there you have it. You're good to go crossbody. So that was the close-up of the bag. Let's take a look at some mod shots now. So as you can see, one of the first ways you can wear this bag is just on your shoulder. It has a little bit of a long shoulder drop, if you ask me. It does hit right under my hip, and I am 5'6" for reference. So you can also wear it crossbody like this. And obviously it hits a little higher when worn this way. It hits right at my hip. So it does allow for some easy access in and out of the bag. But my all-time favorite way to wear this bag is actually top handle. This bag I feel was made to be worn as a top handle. So what I usually do is just remove the crossbody strap and just carry the bag in my hands, either in the crook of my arm or in my hands, just like that. So it is a very versatile bag when you do think of it. You can wear it 3 different ways. Now for the wear and tear, honestly, I don't have much to say. I haven't had the bag for too long. It's been almost a year, and I haven't been able to wear it as often as I would have liked, just because of all the lockdowns in my city. So I haven't used it as much as I would have liked to. I did manage to wear it a couple of times, however. So as you can see, for the wear and tear, it's in mint condition. I mean, there's not one scratch, not one mark. The hardware is in perfect condition. I can show you the bottom. As you can see, there's not much to say. I will say though, it is a very durable bag to begin with. It is fully or almost fully canvas, and the Vaqueta leather is treated, so you are safe. What you do have to be careful for is when you set your bag down, the little feet, the metal feet will or can kind of get ruined over time. But other than that, the straps are very durable, in great condition. There's no handprints, no marks or anything. The hardware as well, I don't have any hairline scratches, but the hardware is there's such a small amount, and wherever it's placed, they're not really places that kind of rub, so you're kind of safe with that. As well, when I do wear it, depending what I'm doing for the day, however, this does help me prevent it from setting it down. I do carry my crossbody strap in the bag itself, just to be able to wear it crossbody if ever I do want to be hands-free and I don't want to kind of put my bag down onto the ground or onto whatever surface. So that really does help maintain the life of the bag. But other than that, for the wear and tear, honestly, I have nothing negative to say. I only have good things, just because the bag seems so durable. As for the wear and tear of the inside of the bag, like I did show you before, the inside is in this material, red material color. So It will not get scratched necessarily with keys or pens or whatever, but I do, however, still keep a bag shaper in my bag just to protect the inside. I don't like when my bags get dirty. I don't like any spillage in my bag, so just to protect it from spillage or even just little tears or rips in the material, I do keep a bag organizer. This one is from Samorga. You can order it online, they're handmade. And honestly, it fits perfectly in my bag. I did go for the thinner felt, so it takes up a little bit less space than a regular bag filler or bag shaper. So as you can see, you kind of just take your shaper, you kind of squeeze it in your bag. It's harder to do when you're not on the surface, but just like that. And you can't even tell, you can almost not even tell that there is a bag shaper. It looks like it's part of the bag. As for what fits in the bag, it is a decent size. It's not the biggest bag in the world, so you do have to kind of be careful, especially if you're one like me to carry my strap in my bag. It does kind of take up space in the bag, so I usually, when carrying this bag, I fill the bag with my strap, my catch-all, my wallet, my keys, and maybe a lip gloss and mini umbrella, but that's just about it. It's not the biggest bag in the world, I will be honest with you guys. As for the pros and cons, the pros do outweigh the cons by a long shot for this bag. Like I said, it's such a classic bag. You'll have it in your collection for a very long time. Also, the colors make it so that you can kind of wear it with anything. It's such a neutral. You can wear it with darker outfits. An all black outfit paired with this bag looks great. An all white outfit paired with this bag also looks great. So your options are endless. I like the little whimsical feature of the Damier Ebene with the particular shape of the Alma. It's just very different, very fresh, although it is a bag that has been around since 1934. For the cons, what I would have to say is you do kind of still have to be strategic when you leave your house for the day. You have to be careful to make sure that everything fits. Not everything will fit in this bag. As well, because of the particular shape that I do adore so much, sometimes depending on the object or the shape of the object, you kind of have to be careful. It will not necessarily fit just because it's rounded here and it kind of is cone shaped. It does kind of go narrow at the sides. So that's something you have to be careful about. I mean, you can get the Alma in a bigger size if that's what you're worried about. More will fit for sure. But there's just something charming about the Alma BB. That's my Alma BB. I do not regret my decision. I am keeping this in my collection for a long time to come. I just can't wait for these warmer months to begin so I can start carrying it around more often. That was my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave all your comments and questions in the comment section below. I'll be sure to answer them, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!